want to record this video real quick because I woke up this morning pissed off. So I woke up at about, I think right now it's 8:40 a.m. I woke up at 7. So I've been up now for a while. This is where I fucked up. I opened up Snapchat and I was just watching some stuff, and I ended up stumbling across this thing that was about relationships. So I started to watch it, and it kind of just, I was hearing the story about the guy, and it kind of triggered me because it made me kind of remember the things that happened. And this is a video I don't know if I'm ever going to upload. I feel like I probably should because it's something that's more intimate, and I know that a lot of guys would resonate with this. But, you know, I have major trust issues. It's bad. And that's good because, you know, having the awareness to know that is the first step to change. And don't get me wrong, when it comes to every aspect of my life, you know, I think I'm honestly pretty good. You know, they say how everyone, you know, a lot of people think their shit doesn't stink. I'm not saying my shit doesn't stink, it just doesn't stink as bad as other people's. Because, you know, the reality is I know I'm doing the things that are going to make me successful, financially speaking anyway. And for some reason, it seems like financial, monetary success is all the society gives a fuck about anyway. So this other shit doesn't really matter. But when it comes to relationship stuff, dude, I realize that I have so much. I really do have trust issues. In the last relationship I was in, I kind of got burned. And I ended up becoming sick as fuck. And long story short too, some things were said which were very hurtful, which in all honesty, I haven't gotten over. And here I am, quite some time later. And honestly, I just see women, specifically my age, in a terrible light. And I know that's not fair because the reality is, not the majority of girls are not like that. But you know, it's kind of hard too because especially in my atmosphere, you know, I know that there's obviously, you know, girls that are my age that are good people, but it's kind of tough though because, you know, I'm an atheist, but I was raised Christian, so I definitely have a lot more Christian values. So when it comes to stuff like that, like I don't believe you should be hoeing around. You know, that's a big thing that's always been, for some reason, always glamorized, and especially in culture for guys. I never understood that. Nothing cool about going around, you know, fucking a bunch of random girls. There's nothing good about that. Nothing safe, in my view. I mean, but if it brings you happiness, which it probably doesn't, you know, more power to you. But I'm just saying, I know people that do that, and it brings no fulfillment. They are some of the most emptiest people I've ever met. Because the reality is they're doing that because they're trying to run away from something, instead of doing this, and that's confronting it head on. But with that being said, it's just kind of tough because I see specifically girls my age especially in a very terrible light. To be completely honest, I know this isn't true, but I feel like all girls are hoes. Obviously that isn't true. Don't get me wrong. This is how I see it. It's either, you know, you're in a relationship and you've been with the same guy forever, which is great, or you're just fucking everybody. And I'm saying that because that's literally all I see. The reason why I say all this red pill shit is because it's true. That's literally how it is for especially young men. You know, I feel like it's never been harder in history to be a young man than now. And the reason why I say that is because, and even if you're a loser, I believe every guy sees all these things on social media about all these guys that are your age that are making, you know, millions of dollars. The other day, I saw a thing, just when I thought I could stop comparing myself to people my age, I saw a video of a kid that was fucking 15 years old making $100K a month. I was like, are you fucking kidding me right now? Man, dude, just when I thought I was trying to do something. But that's not the point of this. All I'm saying is, that we've been raised in a very toxic culture. I can tell you, growing up, just by going through fucking high school, all the time, hearing people talk about fucking sex, the P word that ends. I hear people talking about corn. From there, drugs, alcohol, fucking all these different people. And even my friends, I see it with them. A lot of the girls that they either know of but won't want to be with are just getting ran through, for the lack of a better term, by like everybody. And I think what's happening is you have like the bell curve. So you have the minority, so you have the people that are doing nothing at all. You then have the people that are in the middle, average person, is just being with people that they date. And then you then have these streams. And I think what's really happening is, for some reason, the minority is always louder than the majority, because since they're the minority, they have to make themselves known, because otherwise no one will know who they are. So basically what's happening is, I think, is that the very small minority, all those people that are acting like hooligans, going out every night, basically wasting their lives, those people are very loud, and it seems like everyone's doing it, and as a result, it makes me, not trust people. And I think that's exactly what's happening. But I also think it's hard too, because from firsthand experience, I've never ever had a positive experience with girls. Now, I take complete ownership of that, because obviously that's my fault, because there must be a reason why I'm seeking out people like this. It's like, I'm not a degenerate, so I'm seeking out degenerates, for the lack of a better term, because I noticed that every single girl I tend to talk to is fucking batshit crazy. And every single time, after things disperse, I don't want nothing to do with them at all. So, this video is kind of all over the place. In short, all I'm trying to say is this. I realized today that I'm definitely hurt. I don't trust girls at all, and I see them in a very bad light, which is bad, because it's tough, because you can't connect with a girl if you see all the women in that light. And then a lot of my buddies were telling me, man, just fuck the girls. If you just chase the money, then the girls and all the other things will fall into place. And like, dude, yeah, I know that. And that's exactly why I'm trying to get locked in now. I'm trying to get married to a girl when I'm young. Because, dude, I'm telling you, all the guys I ever fucking see, all my friends that are ultra successful, number one, none of them have good relationships, or they're all getting divorced. The majority of my buddies that are crushing it are getting divorced, they're horrible dads, or they are single. And the reason for that is because they're putting so much money, they're putting so much time and effort into their craft, because they love their craft more than their kids. It's literally the truth. I have buddies that would focus on their business instead of going to games. And I know this sounds crazy. Obviously, they're going to say that they love their kids more. And I'm sure they do. But the reality is, your actions speak louder than your words. They are putting this is a priority over their kids. Now, I know what I'm saying now is going to be very controversial, but I'm telling you, my buddy literally even told me. He said, I regret it. He said, I should have done those things to my kids and not been so focused on work. He's sitting here working, and his kids are there talking to him, and everything he's telling them, he's like, yeah, going in one ear out the other. He was never present for his kids, because the entire time he was just so locked into who his true love was, because he was doing that before his kids got there. Now, obviously, guys, like I said, he obviously loves his kids more than that craft. And maybe you could just say, well, he's just a fucked up dude. No. I'm telling you, I'm becoming that person now. I've been becoming that person for years. And you guys can hate all you want. This is the truth. And like, this is my thing. It's like, I know the success is coming. Every single year, I'm blowing my mind more and more. And that's also why I'm also afraid. Because my thing is, okay, so let's say what? Let's say I end up making it big, which I know is going to happen very soon. And when it does, what the heck am I going to do? Like, okay, well, now I got all this money, all this status. Guys, YouTube is just getting bigger and bigger every year. My status is going to increase. It's unfortunate we fucking judge people based on how many followers they have, but that's literally how this shallow-ass society works. We judge people based off how many followers they have. We judge people based off how much money they have in the bank. We judge people based off the clothes they wear. We judge people based off the books they read. We judge people based off the shit they do. We're judging people off all these different criterias. And one of my thing is you start to attract all these different people. Since I've started to become more successful, even now, I'm having people that I used to like, but at the time wanted nothing to do with me, are now reaching out to me. And I'm like, dude, no, fuck you. If you didn't want to be with me when I had nothing, you sure as hell can't be with me now. And that's literally, dude, I'm only fucking 20 years old. This shit is only gonna happen more and more and more. It's crazy. Even on a intimate relationship base, even with friendships, people I never fucking talk to are coming out the fucking woodworks because they think I'm doing some big shit and they want to be a part of it. It's like, dude, I know what you're fucking doing. Or some people be like, well, Aaron, need to give people grace. Guys, I'm not trying to sound paranoid. I'm just being honest. Because this is the reality. Right now, I am fucking grinding. I'm literally putting every hour, every single second of my free time is either on college, if I'm not eating, or at the gym. I'm either doing trading or I'm doing schoolwork. Like, literally, I think this month, I can't, I have a tracker, and I put so much time into trading, it's insane. And it's good because it's paying fruition. It's paying dividends, but that's not the point. The point is, I know that I'm doing big things, and despite all of it, it's like I'm hurt inside because there's this thing I heard that, I don't know, I might release this video. I probably should. So there's this guy, and I forgot. I think it was from Alex Ramosi. He said there's this thing where they said there's something that all they took all the billionaires, and the one thing they all had in common, I believe it was they all had deep insecurities. They all believed that they were better than other people. And they all were extremely competitive. I think those were the three. I can't really remember. Someone can pull up the clip and correct me if I'm wrong, which I'm sure I am. But I just thought it was kind of funny because those attributes, I felt like I aligned with all of them. You're damn right, I think I'm better than other people. Not because I'm actually better than them, but just because I give a damn, and that's what I feel like makes me better than them. From there, I have extremely deep insecurities. The reason why I keep on trying to make more and more money and just become more and more popular is because the reality is I'm running from something. I don't know what it is, but I have this illusion in my head that, once I make more money, I'll be happy. But I'll tell you this, every single fucking time I make more money, I realize more and more every single time how it's never gonna fix the root core issues. I'll never forget, even just if you guys look at my video in Texas, I thought for the longest time if I could just travel the world whenever I want, then I'd be happy. Guess what? I now have that luxury within reason. And I'm not gonna lie to you, when I was on that trip in Texas, it was the loneliest trip I ever had in my entire life. I was like, wow, this is great. I could buy whatever the fuck I want. I could go wherever I want. I could literally fly to Texas. But I was all by myself. Who gives a shit what you have if you have no one to share it with? And then from there, extreme competitiveness. In everything I've done, I felt extremely competitive. Anytime I was in any organization, if somebody was doing better than me, it fucking pissed me off. Not because I was upset that they're doing better than me, because I'm happy that they're succeeding. I love to see my buddies crush it. But it fucking pisses me off to see them do it. I'm like, dude, if this motherfucker's doing this, I know I sure as shit can. And that's exactly how I felt about everything in my life. And it served me quite well. People be like, oh, Aaron, that thinking like that is unhealthy. You're going to be unhappy, this and that. Shut the fuck up. Seriously, shut the fuck up. Don't give me that bullshit. Look yourself in the mirror. And then before you, Confucius said, I believe it was, don't worry about, I don't remember the exact quote, but I basically said, don't worry about your neighbor's lawn until you tend to your own. So if you're thinking that, no, shut the fuck up. Please don't give me any advice because I'm not going to listen. Go down there, fix your own shit first, and then once your life is great, then come back to me. Because at this point, I'm going to keep on focusing on the allocation of capital. And then from there, I'm going to try to slowly fix this relationship stuff. But that's probably going to take years. And I don't know people thinking, oh, Aaron, have you tried therapy? Have you tried reading the X and Y and Z book? Yes, I have. And it's something that I will continue to work on. But, Rome wasn't built overnight. And with that same degree, I'm not going to fix my emotional health overnight. So I know this video was kind of harsh, but I feel like I really don't want to post this, but I feel obligated to, because I know this is something that a lot of young men are going through or are going to go through. And I know I'm going to do big shit. You guys are going to just see, just wait till you fucking wait till you see 10 years. And you're like, what the fuck happened here? And I know that I'm swearing a lot, but I swear a lot. And for the longest time, I was trying to be something I wasn't. I was trying to be this fucking put together, articulate, intelligent guy. And don't get me wrong, I'm always striving for those things. But guys, at the same time, I'm a fucking salesman. I think in order to be in sales, you gotta be, to a degree, fucked up. Because, guys, I'm telling you, to be someone that does, you're just embracing rejection every day. And I'm telling you guys, I don't know a single fucking person. I don't know one single fucking person that actually genuinely loves sales. They love what it can do for them. Because, guys, I'm telling you, calling people all day and getting told to fuck off, people telling you to fucking kill yourself, people saying the worst shit to you on planet Earth, people are wishing ill will on people they don't even know your fucking family members. That shit is not fun. Getting the fucking cops calling you when you're just trying to make money to help people, that shit is not fun. But guess what? You keep on fucking going. Because then, there's this thing I love to hear. It said, do you want to be rich or do you want to be right? Mr. Prospect, whatever. Yeah, they say the customer's always right. That's up for the debate. That's not the point. Anyways, I'm kind of going down the fucking rabbit hole. I'm just ranting. Long story short, I'm extremely competitive, extremely insecure, but that's okay because those insecurities are what are striving me to become better. Because I'm telling you, every single fucking year, I become better and better and better, and my insecurities become less. But what I did notice is, as I become less insecure in certain regards, specifically the monetary ones, when it comes to emotional and just me as a person, that I don't have answers to. And I don't know if I ever will, but welcome to being a man in the 21st century that's trying to do something big and is going to do something big. So, yeah. If you see this and you made this far, don't judge me. I'm just being honest. And you should do this too. It's actually very therapeutic. I'll see you.